Victoria Principal has lived an extraordinary story worthy of its own soap opera, from a determined young actress to one of the biggest stars of television's golden age, and then to a successful entrepreneur, author, and philanthropist. Her life is proof of how you can completely reinvent yourself again and again while staying true to your passions and values. This Then versus Now biography charts Victoria's rise to fame, her personal struggles, and her bold reinvention that turned her from Bobby Ewing's on-screen wife to a real-life business legend. Victoria Principal was born on January 3, 1950, in Fukuoka, Japan, where her father, a U.S. Air Force sergeant, was stationed. Because of his military career, Victoria's childhood was nomadic, moving from base to base around the world. This frequent uprooting taught her to be resilient and adaptable from an early age. By the time she was a teenager, Victoria had lived in London, Puerto Rico, and several U.S. states, giving her a worldly perspective that would later shape her acting career. Even as a child, she had a strong will and an unshakable focus on becoming an actress. Victoria's beauty and confidence quickly turned heads. After graduating from high school, she attended Miami-Dade Community College, initially studying medicine before deciding to pursue acting full-time. In 1970, she moved to Los Angeles with little more than determination and a dream. Her breakthrough came with the 1972 film, The Life and Times of Judge Roy Bean, starring Paul Newman. Victoria's role as Maria Elena, a Mexican revolutionary, earned her a Golden Globe nomination for Most Promising Newcomer. This exposure opened doors, but she was selective, refusing to be typecast as a pretty face. Throughout the 1970s, honing her skills and showing producers she was serious about her craft. Everything changed in 1978, when Victoria was cast as Pamela Barnes Ewing on Dallas. The CBS primetime soap opera quickly became a worldwide phenomenon, and Victoria's performance as Bobby Ewing's loyal, passionate, and complicated wife made her a superstar. Audiences adored the character of Pamela, who was constantly torn between loyalty to Bobby and her rivalry with the ruthless J.R. Ewing. Victoria's acting brought layers of empathy and vulnerability to Pamela, making her relatable and iconic. For 9 seasons, Victoria was a cornerstone of Dallas. Appearing in nearly 250 episodes, she became one of the highest-paid women on television and a household name from coast to coast. In 1987, Victoria shocked fans by announcing she would be leaving Dallas to pursue new opportunities. She explained that after nearly a decade of which had become heavily tied to her on-screen persona, her exit from the show was dramatic, with Pamela involved in a fiery car crash and left with an uncertain fate. Even after leaving, Victoria remained beloved by fans and the Dallas cast, always credited for elevating the series with her authentic performances. Victoria didn't rest after Dallas. She dove headfirst into writing, publishing books on beauty, fitness, and healthy living. Her first book, The Body Principle, was a bestseller, establishing her as a credible voice in self-care and wellness. She also produced and starred in several made-for-TV movies, including Naked Lie 1989 and Blind Witness 1989. Demonstrating that she had the skills to run projects behind the scenes as well as in front of the camera. In 1989, she founded Principal Secret, a skincare company that would become a multi-million-dollar empire. Her personal brand of graceful, authentic beauty connected with women around the world, turning Principal Secret into one of the most successful celebrity-founded beauty lines of all time. Victoria's personal life was often under scrutiny. She married actor Christopher Skinner in 1978, but the marriage ended in divorce in 1980. Later, she wed Beverly Hills plastic surgeon Dr. Harry Glassman in 1985. Their marriage lasted over 20 years before ending amicably in 2006. Victoria has been open about her challenges with heartbreak and balancing a demanding career with personal happiness. She has no children but has spoken about her close friendships and strong family ties that sustained her over the years. Then, Victoria Principal was America's sweetheart on Dallas, portraying a strong, intelligent, yet vulnerable woman who fought for love and family on a show filled with intrigue and betrayal. Now, she is a respected businesswoman, author, and philanthropist whose skincare empire transformed her into an influential voice for health, wellness, and confidence. Victoria has gracefully transitioned from acting to a second life as a wellness entrepreneur, proving that reinvention is possible at any stage. In recent decades, Victoria has dedicated significant time and resources to philanthropy, focusing on animal rescue, environmental causes, and health charities. She created the Victoria Principal Foundation for Thoughtful Existence, which supports ecological preservation and humanitarian projects around the world. Her work protecting oceans, wildlife, and vulnerable communities reflects her belief that celebrity can be used for a higher purpose beyond entertainment or wealth. Victoria Principal's cultural impact is immense. As Pamela Ewing, she inspired a generation of women to stand up for themselves and pursue love with strength and grace. As an entrepreneur, she redefined what a former TV star could achieve, Her influence stretches from the small screen to the beauty aisle to charitable work that uplifts countless lives. She has been honored with awards for her philanthropic efforts and recognized by business magazines as a trailblazing founder in the beauty industry. Today, Victoria enjoys a more private life, devoting time to her philanthropic missions, hobbies, and a select circle of family and friends. She occasionally makes public appearances, sharing wisdom about healthy living and her legacy as a pioneering actress and entrepreneur endures. Fans continue to celebrate her not just for her unforgettable role on Dallas, but for her courage to keep evolving and lifting up others in the process. Victoria Principal's journey is one of resilience, adaptability, and unstoppable drive. Her story proves that with vision and courage, you can reinvent your life again and again, inspiring the world along the way. Kindly subscribe to our channel.